So, if you have seen Fractured Shards, you would know that Aria itself is just Australia. Gaia is basically a mirror of Earth, so Aria is Australia. And in Aria, many, many years ago, basically near prehistoric age, instead of dinosaurs being the main predator, it was dragons. Dragons just went around and ate anything and everything. Sorry. Ate anything and everything.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah. They didn't have that much of a society. It was more like they're kind of closer to animals. More of the classic style dragon that, I will do whatever I want and hoard my hoard. Everybody else was kind of screwed. They had to go into caves to survive or things along those lines. And on Aria, their population was dwindling. The dragons were a bit overzealous in their hunts, and as a result, they were kind of sending humanoid species, humans, elves, orcs, dwarves, gnomes, the like, into near extinction on that continent. Among these people was a dark elf called Diablos. Now, Diablos had her own family. She had a husband called Nilo and 3 kids. While she was out and about, gathering, she returned to find the dragon was currently eating her family. She was horrified, as you are right now, Avion.
Wait.
Hmm?
The dragon ate Nilo and the kids.
Yes.
But Nilo's the...
Hmm?
But we know a Nilo.
You do know a Nilo.
Is that the same one?
I don't know. You got eaten by a dragon.
I'm confused.
It will be explained soon.
Okay.
So, seeing that her family and her reason for living just got eaten, Diablo sort of entered a state that she was near suicidal and wanted to go fight the dragon to try and either die or kill it. And guess what happened?
Probably
Killed the
died.
dragon.
She got bitten in half.
Damn it.
And the dragon, instead of killing her, thought it was hilarious and left her to die. But instead of dying, somebody came out from the sky because she was watching, and her name was Lunaris. Seeing that people were suffering and they weren't able to really help themselves, she felt pity, and so Lunaris gave Diablo a part of her power.
She couldn't have done this when all the other people were being eaten.
For some reason, she decided to hold back. I guess she didn't want to intervene, but there's only so much that someone could watch without wanting to do something.
That's fair.
So she gave...
Nothing.
So she gave Diablos a part of her power. And this is how magic was born.
Oh.
Oh.
Because...
So magic was a gift of pity, basically.
Indeed. Diablos was able to heal herself right up. She, like I said, Lunaris is a god, and she had those abilities. Diablo only had a piece of it, but even then, that was... It makes what most wizards and sorcerers do now look like paltry party tricks. She was able to heal herself even though she got bitten in half. And the first thing that she did was rout as many dragons as she could. She kind of blasted through many of them. None of them had ever met anyone with powers like hers, or capable of doing what she was doing. But she routed them, and then she made her own society And in the process, she taught magic to as many people as she could, so that they too could defend themselves against dragons.
Wait a minute. We're the ones who's supposed to breathe fire. Why is she doing it?
Well, that's kind of what they were thinking. Because after 100 years of her doing this and allowing races to start flourishing out of extinction again, the dragons came back. And they were pissed. While Diablo was out trying to help a group of people travel to and fro, the dragons came to her town, and she returned again to see dragons eating her family. This was the second time this happened. This time, she kind of snapped. Her response, instead of routing the dragons, was to slaughter them. She killed every single dragon that she could find, and by the time she was done, Aria had no dragons left. Done. None. So, the interesting thing was, at this point, the dragons were able to form their own society, and they were beginning to learn as well. And the thing was, while many dragons were a bit pissed, that somebody just came along and said, "Ho ho, you're no longer the dominant species," and beat their ass. Some of them were like, you know what, it's fine, it's cool, let's just do our own thing. Others weren't really pleased with that, and they were the ones that got revenge. The thing is, while some of the population of dragons wanted to get back at Diablos, most of them kinda didn't. They just wanted to do their own thing. Diablos didn't care. And in the end, she killed so many dragons in Aria that in that area, their population was reduced to 1%. The scary thing is, she wasn't done. She went all around Gaia for years and just slaughtered every dragon she could find. By the end of it, any dragon that wasn't hiding was dead. Any questions?
I do
No.
have one, but this is from way back.
Yes.
When Diablo made her society, when she was teaching magic, is she able to give the magic to them, or is this something now that was inherently within people that she could just?
Well, she was able to teach it to people. The unfortunate thing is, since they didn't have the same energy that she did, they were able to use their own body's energy to reproduce the effects, but that is why magic is so weak. Because they don't have the same power, raw power, that Diablos or Lunaris did.
Okay.
I say weak, even though we kind of seen what people can do with magic. But, though, Diablos did have a number of children. The ones that weren't eaten. Twice, anyway.
I see. So these are still alive. That the society lives.
Oh yeah, the reason why society exists in Aria's Choice is solely because of Diablos. If she did not get that magic, Aria's Choice, Fractured Shards, wouldn't have happened.
The dragons would have killed everybody.
The dragons would have killed everyone, yes.
I'm still rather amused by the fact that we've started where magic is the, unfettered power of the universe, and now it's diluted so much that, it's only a fraction of what it was before.
Well, kinda, sort of. Magic only existed within... Like, the magic that Lunaris had only existed within her. The reason why she had it was because of her ability to utilize ether, which the knowledge of which was passed down to her reincarnated self, using her godly power to sort of do the same thing. Reason why she didn't have as much control is because Her instinctual knowledge would be to use ether instead of godly abilities, and so she couldn't really control the outputs of her magic. So it's less that it's passed down from, the Deva, more like it's passed down from Lunaris to the two mortals. Well, from Lunaris to mortals.
That still trips me out how she passed down the mad power of ether controlling magic to herself.
I know, right? It gets weird. So, now we move on to chapter 4, part 4, whatever. And this is about a group of people called the Lunarians. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.